And at this point, I would like to welcome our three nominees to the committee and ask that you take your seats at the table. They will put name tags up there. And as you head up, I would just say that President Trump first nominated Doug Benevento to serve as Deputy Administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency on February 25th. The Deputy Administrator plays a central role in developing and implementing programs and activities focused on fulfilling the EPA's mission of protecting human health and the environment. Mr. Benevento has spent his 30-year career working to protect public health and the environment. In a variety of positions, he's gained a wealth of experience developing, implementing, and complying with environmental laws and policies. He currently serves as the Associate Deputy Administrator in the Environmental Protection Agency. In this role, he oversees the agency's 10 regions and is responsible for improving coordination between these regions and the agency's national programs. Mr. Benevento was well suited for this position since he has previously served as the Environmental Protection Agency's Region 8 Administrator. In that position, he helped foster positive and productive relationships with the states. Prior to joining the EPA, he served as an attorney in the private sector, as Executive Director of the Colorado Department of Public Health and the Environment, and on the legislative staff of Congressman then-Senator Wayne Allard of Colorado. With credentials like these, it's no surprise that stakeholders from across the political spectrum have enthusiastically endorsed Mr. Benevento's nomination. Jim Martin, the former EPA Region 8 Administrator during the Obama administration, wrote this. He wrote, "I have known and worked with Doug for a number of years and in many capacities. Doug brings to every issue he encounters an open mind and a keen intellect. He is perfectly suited for this position." Numerous others have also written in support, including the Mississippi Governor, Tate Reeves, former Colorado Governor Bill Owens, and Montana Attorney General Tim Fox. I urge all of my colleagues to support the nomination. President Trump has also nominated David Wright to serve as a commissioner on the Nuclear Regulatory Commission for a 5-year term expiring June 30th, 2025. He's currently serving as a commissioner for the remainder of a 5-year term, which will expire on June 30th of this year. In May of 2018, the full Senate confirmed his nomination for the current term by voice vote. Commissioner Wright's well qualified to continue serving as a commissioner. Prior to joining the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, Commissioner Wright served as chairman of the South Carolina Public Service Commission, president of the Southeastern Association of Regulatory Utility Commissioners, president of the National Association of Regulatory Utility Commissioners, a member of the South Carolina House of Representatives, and councilman and mayor of the town of Irmo, South Carolina. He has also owned and operated several small businesses. Greg White, the Executive Director of the National Association of Regulatory Utility Commissioners, wrote this in support of Commissioner Wright's nomination. He wrote, "David has already demonstrated his commitment to the NRC's mission to ensure protection of public health and safety. His continued service on the Commission will unquestionably further the agency's important public safety mission." Today will be the Commissioner's 4th time appearing before the Environment and Public Works Committee. Just last week, he testified on the Nuclear Regulatory Commission's budget. He's done a fine job as a Commissioner, deserves to be confirmed to another term. President Trump has also nominated Christopher Hanson to serve as a Commissioner on the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. If confirmed, Mr. Hanson will serve a 5-year term expiring June 30th of 2024. Mr. Hanson has been nominated to fill a vacancy left when Commissioner Stephen Burns resigned in April of last year. For the past 5 years, Mr. Hanson has served as a minority professional staff member on the Senate Appropriations Committee's Energy and Water Subcommittee. In that capacity, he has worked for Ranking Member Feinstein. Previously, he served in 3 roles as a civil servant at the Department of Energy, including as Senior Policy Advisor in the Office of Nuclear Energy. Confirming Commissioner Wright and Mr. Hanson will ensure that the Nuclear Regulatory Commission is fully staffed with all 5 commissioners. At this time, I'd like to invite Senator Carper to make any opening statement that he would like.
Thanks so much.